Work the 28th row, first join yarn in the last stitch of the previous row. Chain 6 as the beginning chain for the treble crochet. After turning, work 2 chain spaces. Then crochet 1 treble crochet in the joining yarn spot. 2 chains. Draw through the left stitch to make 1 continuous treble crochet, 2 chains, 1 treble crochet and 2 chains. Crochet 1 treble crochet in the left stitch. 3 chains. Then skip 8 stitches on the left side. Make a slip stitch in the next stitch. Do not pull tight. Continue with 5 chain spaces. Skip 4 stitches on the left side. Make a slip stitch in the next stitch. 5 chains. Skip 4 stitches. Make a slip stitch and chain 3 in the next stitch. Continue skipping 7 stitches. In the next 4 stitches. That is, the 4 stitches drawn up from the chain spaces below, note that, when working back and forth the wrong side stitches lean to the left. Work 2, 3, 2, and 2 treble crochets in each of these 4 stitches. Between each pair of treble crochets, work 2 chain spaces. After completing, work 6 more chain spaces. On the left side, 4 single crochets were drawn up from these 4 chain spaces, counting the second stitch from the right. Make a slip stitch and 6 chains on top. Check, starting from the treble crochets drawn up from these 4 stitches. Treat the worked part as a group, repeat this group's technique. Continue all the way down until 2 groups of chain spaces remain. Now you've reached the corresponding position. Completed the treble crochets on the 4 single crochets. Continue crocheting 3 chains. On the left chain spaces single crochet, counting the 3rd stitch from the right, make a slip stitch and 5 chains. Skip 4 stitches, make a slip stitch and 5 chains in the next stitch. Skip 3 stitches, make a slip stitch and 3 chains in the next stitch. After completing, work 1, 2, and 2 treble crochets sequentially on the last 3 stitches. Work 2 chain spaces between each pair of treble crochets. After completing, the 28th row is done. Secure the yarn and break the yarn. Now work the 29th row, join yarn on the previous row's beginning chain. That is, counting stitches to the right, chain 3 as beginning chain. Work a double crochet and 2 chains on the left chain space. Work a double crochet on the left stitch and chain space respectively. Work 2 chains. Work a double crochet on the left stitch and next chain space respectively, then 2 chains. Continue working a double crochet on the left stitch and chain space respectively. After completing, work 7 chain spaces. At the insertion point of the second slip stitch on the left, work a single crochet and 7 chains. After completing, find the left treble crochets area. Begin crocheting on the second treble crochet stitch. Here work 14 double crochets in total on the treble crochets, and chains between them. After every 2 double crochets, work 2 chain spaces between them. Pay attention to the insertion point and refer to the chart. After completing, work 1 more chain space. At the insertion point of the previous row's slip stitch on the left, work a single crochet and 7 chains. Look at this row, except for the special insertion point of the single crochet, all other stitches have been explained before. Continue following the chart downward until you complete this row. That completes row 29. After finishing this row, don't cut the yarn, proceed directly to row 30. Make 4 beginning chains as the turning chain for treble crochet. Turn your work and work a treble crochet on the left stitch. The technique for treble crochet is, yarn over twice, insert the hook, yarn over and pull through. Now there are 4 loops on your hook. Yarn over and pull through the first 2 loops on the hook. Repeat this 3 times. This treble crochet is completed. Now work 3 chain spaces. Next, skip the left chain, and work a treble crochet into the left double crochet stitch. Yarn over twice, insert the hook, yarn over and pull through. Yarn over again, and pull through the first 2 loops. Repeat this 3 times, another treble crochet is completed. Continue working a treble crochet into the adjacent double crochet stitch. Then work 3 chain spaces. Afterwards, work treble crochets into the double crochet stitches. When encountering a 2-stitch chain space, work 3 chain spaces above it. Continue working downward until reaching the large chain space on the left side. After completing this treble crochet, on the left side is a large chain space. Continue working the corresponding number of chains. Check the pattern for this row, work treble crochets into the double crochet stitches. Work 3 chain spaces over the 2-stitch chain space. Similarly, work the corresponding number of chain spaces over the large chain space. Continue downward following the chart until completing this row. This concludes row 30. After finishing, weave in the ends. Now work row 31. Join yarn on the last stitch of the previous row. Chain 4 as beginning chain. Turn the work and work treble crochets, correspondingly into the left side stitches. Over the 3-stitch chain space, work 3 chain spaces. Follow this pattern. Work until before the large chain space on the left side. After completing, work 1 chain space. Locate row 26 at the gap between these 2 pattern repeats. Pick up the gap and work a DC6 bobble stitch with 6 treble crochets. The crocheting method is, first work 6 incomplete treble crochets. Yarn over 4 times, insert the hook into the gap, pick up the fabric above. Note, the previous row's chain stitch should remain at the back, not wrapped together. Yarn over and pull through. Yarn over again, pull through the first 2 loops on the hook, repeat 4 times. Complete 1 incomplete treble crochet. In the same position, work another incomplete treble crochet, yarn over 4 times. Insert into the same position, yarn over, pull through the first 2 loops on the hook, repeat 4 times. Complete the second incomplete treble crochet, continue working the remaining incomplete treble crochets. Finally, there are 7 loops on the hook. Yarn over and draw through all loops on the hook in once. Complete 1 DC6 bobble stitch with 6 treble crochets, then work 2 chain transitions. In the large chain space on the left side at row 30, work 2 treble crochets. Three chain spaces. Then continue working 6 treble crochets on the left stitch and chain spaces, work 3 chain spaces after every 2 treble crochets. Pay attention to the insertion position, refer to the chart. After completing, work 2 chain spaces. Check, after completing 8 treble crochets. The chain loop in the middle is 2 stitches. Continue following the chart, work another 8 treble crochets. Still work 3 chain spaces. Insertion position refers to the chart. Continue all the way down until before the large chain space on the left side. After completing, work 1 chain space. Then find the chain space in the middle of the pattern at row 26 on the left side. Pick up this chain space and the fabric above. Work a bobble stitch with 6 treble crochets. Pay attention not to wrap the chain loop from the previous row. First work 6 incomplete treble crochets. Finally, there are 7 loops on the hook. Yarn over and pull through all at once. This completes another bobble stitch with 6 treble crochets, followed by 2 chain spaces. Note that the number of chains on both sides of the 6 treble crochet bobble stitch differs. Don't make a mistake. Next, work 2 treble crochets into the large chain space at row 30 on the left side. After completing, work 3 chain spaces. Then follow the previous demonstration and refer to the chart to finish this row. Pay attention that in subsequent crocheting, the insertion position for treble crochets, and the number of chains, will change. After working 8 treble crochets like this, work 2 chain spaces. The rest remain 3 chain spaces. Except for the 6 treble crochet bobble stitches at the beginning and end of the row, which are worked into the pattern gaps. All others are worked into the chain spaces of the pattern. Continue following the chart to finish this row. This completes row 31, then weave in ends. Now work row 32, join yarn at the turning chain of the previous row. Chain 3 as beginning chain. Work 1 more double crochet at the joining point. Then work double crochets into the back loops of the left stitch, and chains for striped pattern. Continue working until 1 chain remains before the 6 treble crochet bobble stitch position from the previous row. Now at this position, work 1 triple crochet striped stitch 3 together. This stitch technique, first pick up the back loop of the stitch or chain, work 3 incomplete double crochets. The insertion point here is the left side chain bobble stitch, and the next chain's back loop skipping 1 stitch. After pulling through each, 4 loops remain on hook. Yarn over and pull through all loops on hook. The triple crochet stripe 3 together stitch is completed. Next, work double crochets into left stitches, and chains corresponding 1 to 1 for striped pattern. Continue working until reaching the 2 chain space on the left side. After completion, pick up the left chain, and work a treble crochet striped stitch, also picking the back loop to work 1 treble crochet. The treble crochet striped stitch is done, then work 2 chain spaces, then work 1 treble crochet striped stitch. After completing, continue picking up stitches or chain spaces to work double crochet striped stitches. Keep working until one chain remains before the 6 treble crochet bobble stitch position on the left side. After completion, pick up the left chain, bobble stitch, and the next chain's back loop skipping 1 stitch. Work them together as one double crochet striped 3 together stitch. First work 3 incomplete double crochet striped stitches, then yarn over and pull through all loops on hook. The double crochet striped 3 together stitch is completed. Check, starting from the double crochet striped stitch left of the previous 3 together stitch, consider the worked section as a group. Repeat this group technique to finish the entire row. At the end of the row, work 2 double crochets into back loops to complete the double crochet striped increase. After completing row 32, secure the yarn ends. Continue to row 33, join yarn on the previous row's turning chain. Chain 3 to begin. Work a DC2 in 1 on the left stitch. Then work double crochets evenly into each stitch until one stitch remains before the left double crochet striped 3 together stitch. Now you've reached the corresponding position. Work 1 double crochet 3 together stitch. This stitch technique, first pick up the left stitch, work 3 incomplete double crochets. After completion, there are 4 loops on hook, yarn over and draw through all loops at once. The double crochet 3 together stitch is done. This row works the double crochet 3 together stitch over the double crochet striped 3 together stitch, and 2 adjacent stitches. Work double crochets evenly into the remaining stitches. When reaching the 2 chain space from the previous row, pick up the chain space and work 2 double crochets, 3 chains, and 2 double crochets. Continue following the pattern chart until one stitch remains. Work a DC2 in 1 for the last stitch. Row 33 is now complete. Secure the yarn ends. Continue to row 34, join yarn on the previous row's turning chain. Chain 3 to begin. Then work back post double crochets evenly into each stitch, continuing until one double crochet remains before the left double crochet 3 together stitch. Now you've reached the corresponding position. Continue with a BPDC3 together stitch. For this stitch, first work 3 incomplete back post double crochets. Yarn over, pick up the left stitch, yarn over and pull through, then yarn over again, and pull through the first 2 loops on the hook. The incomplete back post double crochet is done. Continue with another stitch. Note that since the left side has a DC3 together, the insertion point is special. After yarn over, exit through the stitch loop, then insert into the left stitch. Then yarn over and pull through the first 2 loops on the hook. The incomplete back post double crochet is completed. Next, exit through the previous insertion position. Insert into the left gap. Complete this incomplete back post double crochet. After finishing, there will be 4 loops on the hook. Yarn over and pull through all loops on the hook in one go. The BPDC3 together is done. Next, continue working back post double crochets correspondingly until reaching the left chain space. After completing, work a double crochet into the chain space. 3 chains and 1 double crochet. Continue working back post double crochets correspondingly. Keep going until 1 double crochet remains before the left DC3 together. Finish by working a BPDC3 together. First work 3 incomplete back post double crochets. Note, the second stitch should be picked up and crocheted. For the third stitch, pick up the stitch and work into the left gap. After completing, yarn over and pull through all loops on the hook one by one. The BPDC3 together is done. Now all stitch techniques for this row have been explained. Continue following the chart to finish the row. Note, work a double crochet on the last stitch. This completes row 34. After finishing, secure the yarn ends. Next, work row 35 by joining yarn on the previous row's turning chain. Chain 4 as the beginning chain. Then, work a 4-tr popcorn stitch into the space between the turning chain and the BPDC. This stitch is made by first working 4 incomplete treble crochets. After completing, stretch the loop and remove the hook. Insert into the first stitch of these 4. Pull through the enlarged loop, adjust the loop size, and use your left middle finger to hold behind the treble crochet while pulling the yarn through. Make the stitch stand out, then secure with a chain stitch. This completes the 4-tr popcorn stitch. Next, work a chain space. Work treble crochets evenly into each left stitch. Continue until 1 stitch remains before the BPDC3 together. Now at the corresponding position, work 2 chains. Skip one stitch and work a 7T or popcorn stitch into the left stitch. First work 7 incomplete treble crochets. Stretch the loop and remove the hook. Insert into the first stitch. Pull through the enlarged loop and adjust the loop size. Use your middle finger to hold behind the treble crochet while pulling the yarn through to make the stitch stand out. Then secure with a chain stitch. This completes the 7T or popcorn stitch. Next, work a chain transition. Skip one left stitch and work treble crochets evenly into the next stitch. Continue until one stitch remains before the chain space. After completing, work 2 chains. Pick up the chain loop and work a 7T or popcorn stitch. First work 7 treble crochets. After completing, pull up the loop, insert into the first stitch. Pull through the loop and secure with a chain stitch. The 7T or popcorn stitch is completed. Continue with a chain interval. This row consists of treble crochets, chains, and popcorn stitches. Note that some positions require skipping stitches. Follow the chart until the last chain. After completing, work a 4T or popcorn stitch on the last stitch. First work 4 treble crochets. After completing, insert into the first stitch. Pull through the loop and secure with a chain stitch for the 4T or popcorn stitch. Continue working a treble crochet into the same insertion point. Row 35 is now complete. Secure the yarn tails afterward. After finishing this row, weave in all the yarn tails left from previous rows, on the wrong side of the fabric. Mindful not to let the ends show on the right side. Try to weave in the tails using the same color yarn. Trim off any excess yarn tails. Use this method to weave in all remaining ends. Next, we'll work row 36. Watch my demonstration first before crocheting. The finished effect creates a shape similar to a right triangle. The right angle is at the midpoint of the row. 2 sides on both sides. Connect the midpoint to the endpoints on both sides, forming a straight line. When crocheting, roughly pick up the front loops, and work into random strands behind. Now I'll demonstrate the method using a swatch. First, join yarn on the beginning chain of the previous row. Make 3 chain stitches as the beginning chain, counting as 1 double crochet. On the popcorn stitch on the left side, pick any segment near the back and work 2 double crochets. The insertion points here can be spread out as much as possible. We consider these 3 stitches as 1 leaf. The first leaf is special because the first stitch is the beginning chain. Next, work a chain space. Pick up the left chain, and the back of 2 treble crochet stitches, then work 3 double crochets, which forms 1 leaf. The insertion point can refer to the chart or adjust as needed. It should be roughly near the marked insertion position. Here, I pick up a strand behind, and to the left of the chain to crochet. Crochet 1 double crochet into the vertical strand behind the next stitch. For the following stitch, also pick up the vertical strand behind. This completes another leaf. 1 chain space. After this point, work 1 chain space after every 3 double crochets, each completed leaf. No further explanation needed. Next, work 3 double crochets sequentially, below the 2 stitches on the left side. Pay attention to adjusting the strand pickup position on the treble crochets while crocheting to ensure even transition into the insertion points later. Work another chain. Work 1 leaf below the 3 stitches on the left side. Next, pick up 2 stitches on the left, and 1 stitch below to work a leaf. Then, at the 6 stitches on the left, work 2 more leaves. Work 1 leaf at the 3 double crochets together spot in the next row on the left side. Now 8 leaves have been completed. Pause crocheting now, find the midpoint of the previous row and the right endpoint. Follow the straight line connecting these 2 points. After folding forward, check if the worked leaves form a relatively straight line. If not flat, you'll need to undo a few leaves and repique strands to rework. The insertion point can be adjusted according to actual conditions. Ultimately, the line connecting the midpoint and endpoint should form a straight line. Continue following the chart and this demonstration. Keep working until reaching the midpoint of the previous row. Note, after completing every 8-10 leaves, lay the piece flat to check if the leaf section is even. If even, continue crocheting downward, otherwise, adjust as needed. This is the last stitch of the sample leaf reaching the row midpoint, worked by picking up the strand behind the popcorn stitch. The completed section is considered one side of a triangle. Continue with 3 chains as the corner position for the triangle. The remaining part should be symmetrical to the completed side, referring to the chart or previous insertion points. Or adjust the leaf insertion points according to the actual project. Ensuring the remaining leaves also align along the straight line between midpoint and endpoint. This completes the crocheting method for this row. Continue working this row following the earlier demonstration. This completes row 36. After finishing, do not cut the yarn, proceed to row 37 by making 3 beginning chains. Turn the work over and work 1 double crochet between the left side double crochets. 1 chain space. Next, work 1 leaf at the left side chain position. Work 1 chain space between every 2 leaves. Follow this pattern until reaching the left side braid of 3 chains. After completing, work 1 more chain space, then work a leaf into the chain space of the 3 chains. Three chains and 1 leaf. Continue with 1 chain space. On the left side, all positions are chain spaces, work leaves correspondingly. Work 1 chain space between every 2 leaves, following the pattern until the last leaf is completed. After completing, work 1 more double crochet, work 1 double crochet into the space between edge double crochets on the left side leaf edge. Start with a beginning chain on the left side, or work another double crochet into the space. This completes row 37. After this, the remaining part of section 1 follows a similar crochet method as row 37. That is, work 1 leaf at the 3 chain position, followed by 3 chains and 1 leaf. For all other single chain positions, work 1 leaf each, with 1 chain space between every 2 leaves. The difference is that the number of edge double crochets and insertion points vary slightly on both sides for each row. Remember to refer to the chart while crocheting. While crocheting, pay attention to stars marked on some leaves that need to be connected. Row 35, a 7-stitch half double crochet popcorn. Securing spots are marked on the pattern chart, or you can adjust connection positions based on your preference. Here I continue crocheting row 38. Chain 3 as beginning chain. Turn the work and make a chain stitch. Then work 7 leaves correspondingly. After completing, join at the next leaf. You can connect to any double crochet of the leaf. I choose the middle stitch for demonstration. First make a double crochet. When making the second double crochet, pick up the popcorn stitch from row 35. Yarn over and insert into the middle space of the popcorn stitch. Then pick up the chain and draw through together to complete a double crochet. Continue picking up chains and work a double crochet. Now one leaf is completed, and it's connected to the popcorn stitch of row 35. When you encounter a star symbol later on, connect to the popcorn stitch of row 35 at the adjacent position. When crocheting, if connecting the popcorn stitch on the wrong side, first pick up the chain, then pick up the popcorn stitch, and work them together. Moving forward, follow this explanation and refer to the chart to finish this section. Up to this point, section 1 is completed. Next, crochet section 2, which consists of motif 1 and motif 2. Here, motif 1 should be worked and joined simultaneously on the last row of section 1. Now let's learn motif 1, starting with the chain ring method, crocheting in rounds counterclockwise. Color changes are needed along the way, and note that motif 1 has different color schemes. Let's first crochet the motif 1 at the corner. Next, please watch the demonstration. Start with 8 chain stitches, then join with a slip stitch in the first stitch. The starting chain is now complete. Next, crochet round 1, make 3 turning chains as the beginning chain for double crochet. Continue to pick up the chain spaces of the starting chain, and work the required number of double crochets. If it's tight, you can shift the completed part slightly to the right. After completing, join with a slip stitch in the beginning chain and tighten. After finishing round 1, this color yarn will still be used later. We don't need to cut the yarn, stretch the loop and thread it through the yarn ball or fabric. Tighten the yarn tail and set this thread aside for later use. Continue crocheting round 2 by joining the yarn at the stitch where the slip stitch was made. Make 1 beginning chain. Work 1 single crochet and 5 chain stitches at the joining point. Consider these 6 stitches as a group. Repeat this group pattern to complete the entire round, remembering to skip 2 stitches between each group. After completion, join with a slip stitch in the first stitch. Now round 2 is finished, and again we don't cut the yarn. Stretch the loop and thread it through the yarn ball. Now let's crochet round 3. Pick up the yarn reserved from round 1, and join it at the chain space to the left of the slip stitch from the previous round. Before joining the yarn, place the yarn tail from the previous round onto the chain stitch loop. Then insert the hook and draw the yarn through. Mindful not to pull this thread too tight to prevent the fabric from puckering. Next, work a treble crochet 3 together bobble stitch. First, make 3 incomplete treble crochets. Since it's the starting position of the round, the technique is special. Make 3 beginning chains as 1 incomplete treble crochet. Continue to pick up the chain space, and draw through an incomplete treble crochet, yarn over twice. Yarn over and pull through, then yarn over, and pull through the first 2 loops on the hook, repeat twice. 1 incomplete treble crochet is completed. Next, set the yarn from the previous round aside for later use. Continue to pick up the chain stitch loop, and make another incomplete treble crochet. Yarn over twice, pull through, then yarn over, and pull through the first 2 loops on the hook, repeat twice. Now including the turning chain, you've made 3 incomplete treble crochets, yarn over and pull through sequentially. This completes 1 treble crochet 3 together bobble stitch. The braid at the upper right is its stitch. Continue with 5 chain transitions. Make another treble crochet 3 together bobble stitch in the same position. First create 3 incomplete treble crochets, then yarn over once, and pull through to complete another treble crochet. Three together bobble stitch, then work 5 chain transitions. Make 1 more treble crochet 3 together bobble stitch in the same space, followed by 2 chain transitions. Pick up the left chain space, and work 1 single crochet followed by 2 chains. Consider the completed section as one group. The following sections will repeat this same group pattern. Continue crocheting this round according to the chart all the way down. Finish with a slip stitch in the first stitch. The third round is completed. Now start the fourth round with 1 beginning chain. Work 1 single crochet on the bobble stitch below, then 2 single crochets in the left chain space. 5 chain transitions. Two single crochets in the left chain space. 1 single crochet in the left bobble stitch. Then work 5 chain transitions. These 5 chains correspond to the 2 chain spaces below and the middle stitch. Consider the completed section as one group. Repeat this same group pattern all the way down to finish the round. After completion, join with a slip stitch in the first stitch, then secure the yarn tails. This completes the fourth round. Next, start the fifth round, which needs to be crocheted while connecting to section 1. Join the yarn at the second stitch of the previous round. Simply pick up the yarn reserved for the second round, and draw the yarn through. Pay attention not to pull the yarn tail too tight. Then crochet a leaf, which is 3 beginning chains. Work 2 more double crochets at the joining point. This completes 1 leaf, then make a chain as a transition. In the left chain space, work 1 leaf. Make another chain, then begin connecting. Stretch the loop, remove the hook, take out section 1 with the right side facing up. Find the corner position with 3 chain stitches in the middle, insert the hook from the front side, and pass through the stretched loop, draw the yarn through. Make 1 chain. This connects to section 1 once, then make another chain. Then return to motif 1. At the insertion point of the previous leaf, work another leaf. The first motif 1 is connected once like this. Then continue crocheting normally. The 5th round does not connect to any position. After that, make a chain as a transition. On the second single crochet stitch on the left side, work 1 leaf, then a chain as a transition. Work 1 leaf in the next space, then a chain. Work 1 leaf on the second single crochet stitch, then a chain. Work 2 leaves in the next space. Between leaves, work 3 chains as a transition. Then follow the demonstration here, refer to the chart, and complete this round. Finally, join with a slip stitch into the beginning chain, and secure the yarn tails. Now motif 1 is completed and connected with this corner. Next, work the second motif 1. Crochet the first 4 rounds according to the previous demonstration, following the chart and color scheme. Then work the final round. This round needs to connect with the corresponding parts of the completed motif 1 and section 1. First refer to the chart, work up to the corner position with 3 chain stitches. I've already worked it in advance here, then make a chain, and start joining. Pull up a large loop, pick up motif 1, find the position to connect. Then rotate the piece to a convenient position for joining. Insert the hook from the right side, into the corner position of motif 1, and pull through the loop. Secure with a chain stitch. This completes 1 connection, then make a chain stitch. Then return to motif 1, insert the hook into the previous leaf's placement position, and work another leaf. After completing, make a chain stitch. Connect at the corresponding chain stitch position on motif 1. Insert the hook, draw the yarn through, work this chain stitch. This completes another connection. Continue back to motif 1 to work a leaf. Then connect at the single chain stitch position. Repeat this joining method. Continue working until the leaf before the corner position. After completing, make a chain stitch. Insert the hook at the connection position between motif 1 and section 1, and chain to join. Make another chain stitch. Return to motif 1 and work a leaf. Then connect at the chain stitch position in the middle of the leaf with the adjacent section 1 part. Repeat this process until the next corner. At the corner position, make a chain stitch as well. Connect at the second chain stitch. Make another chain stitch. Then return to this motif 1, and finish crocheting this round. This way, the second motif 1 is completed and connected. Now I'll explain the remaining motif 1 using the finished product. Except for the first motif 1, all other motif 1s need to be worked and connected to adjacent motif 1s, and section 1 parts simultaneously. The corner positions of 2 adjacent motif 1s are connected at the same spot. When connecting motif 1 to the section 1 corner position, connect 3 motif 1's corner positions at the same spot. When connecting edge motif 1 to section 1 position, connect at the chain stitch closer to section 1. Moving forward, follow the previous demonstration and instructions to complete and connect the remaining motif 1s. That concludes the explanation for connecting motif 1. Now let's look at motif 2. First, refer to the chart and complete the first 2 rows. Here the sample swatch has already been prepared in advance. Do not break the yarn after completing the first row. After completing the second row, secure the yarn tail and continue crocheting. For the third row, simply pick up the remaining yarn tail from the first row. Turn the work to the wrong side. Insert the hook into the left chain space, and pull through the yarn tail. Then refer to the chart and complete this row and the fourth row. After finishing the fourth row, continue with the fifth row. First, refer to the chart and work until the corner with 3 chains. Once completed, pay attention to connecting with the edge motif 1 at this position. Continue crocheting until only the last treble crochet remains. When only the last treble crochet is left, make one connection at the treble crochet position. First stretch the loop, insert into the chain space of the corner on the right motif 1, then pull through the loop. Complete this treble crochet and then secure the yarn tail. This way, motif 2 has been crocheted and connected to motif 1. Next, follow this demonstration to crochet and connect another motif 2 on the opposite edge. It should be noted that the other motif 2 is crocheted during the 5th row. First work the first 3 beginning chains, and the 4th chain stitch also needs to be connected. The joining method is the same as the motif joining method. Then crochet and connect one side of motif 1, followed by completing the remaining part. With that, motif 2 is finished, and section 2 is now complete. Now let's move on to crocheting section 3. The first few rows continue working back and forth on section 2. On the second to last row, work a row of single crochets along the finished edge. The final row continues crocheting on the completed section 3. Now, let's show. With section 2 right side facing up, locate the beginning chain of the right side motif 2. Join the yarn there. Make a chain stitch to begin, then work a single crochet at the joining point. Work a single crochet into the left side space. Next, work a single crochet into each left side double crochet stitch. Work a single crochet into any chain spaces encountered. Follow the pattern chart all the way to the left side motif connection. Now at this position, work a single crochet into the left side space. Skip the motif connection point, then work a single crochet into the next space. Continue working single crochets into the left side stitches and chains. Follow this demonstration and refer to the chart until reaching the corner chain space. After completing, work 3 single crochets into the left corner position. Then continue working single crochets into the left side stitches and chains until finishing the row. At this point, the first row is complete, and weave in the ends after finishing. Continue to the second row. Join the yarn at the first stitch of the previous row. Make a chain stitch to begin, then work a single crochet into each of the first 2 stitches. Then work the corresponding number of chain stitches according to the chart. Skip the corresponding number of single crochets below. Treat the completed section as a group, and repeat this group pattern. Continue until reaching the left corner position. The number of skipped stitches at the corner position varies. The 3 stitches at the corner position should be centered, including 1 stitch on each side, totaling 5 skipped stitches. Then continue following the group pattern, and refer to the chart to finish the row. At this point, the second row is complete, and no need to cut the yarn after finishing. Next, I'll demonstrate the third row technique using a random swatch. Make 2 chain stitches to begin, corresponding to the stitches below. Turn the work over and work a single crochet into the left stitch. Work a single crochet and a half double crochet into the left chain space. 4 double crochets. 2 chains and 4 double crochets. After completion, the next stitch is a special motif. First work a half double crochet and a single crochet into the previous insertion point. Skip the stitch and work into the left chain space. Work a single crochet and a half double crochet. After completion, stretch the loop and take out the hook. Insert the hook from the right into the first half double crochet stitch position, and draw through the loop. This completes one special motif A. Continue working 4 double crochets into the bottom hole. Two chains and 4 double crochets. After completion, the next stitch is another special motif A. First work into the previous insertion point. Work a half double crochet and a single crochet. Skip the stitch and work a single crochet and a half double crochet into the left chain space. After completion, stretch the loop. Insert into the first half double crochet on the right side. Draw through the loop. This completes another special motif A. We'll move the first special motif A to the left, considering the last double crochet as a group. Then repeat this group all the way across the row. Pay attention to the corner position, where the number of double crochets changes, don't make mistakes. That's the end of the third row. From now until the 9th row, no new stitch techniques are used. Just follow the chart to complete them. For the 10th row, work a row of single crochets evenly along this entire side edge of the completed section. Next I'll demonstrate the 10th row technique using any sample swatch. The insertion points and stitch count for single crochets are marked on the chart. After joining yarn at the corresponding position, pick up several strands along the edge to crochet. You can also adjust the insertion points and number of single crochets according to actual conditions. Just make sure this edge lies flat after completing. Follow the demonstration and instructions here to finish this row. Now I'll demonstrate the last row technique using a sample swatch. Join yarn at the edge of the previous row. Chain 3 as beginning chain. Then chain 3 more. Hook into the top chain stitch of the beginning chain, and make a slip stitch. After completing, work 4 double crochets into the left chain space. Skip 1 stitch. Work a single crochet in the next stitch. In the second chain space on the left, work a fan pattern. First make 5 double crochets. Then make a ch1 picket, chain 1 picket, chain 3. Hook into the front loop of the double crochet below and the left yarn strand, make a slip stitch. Gently tighten. This completes 1 ch1 picket, chain 1 picket. In the same position of the double crochet below, work 5 more double crochets. This completes 1 fan pattern group. Skip 1 stitch, work a single crochet in the second double crochet stitch on the left. Work a large fan pattern in the second chain space on the left. The technique is similar to the previous fan pattern, just with different number of double crochets. First pick up the chain space, work 7 double crochets. Then make a ch1 picket, chain 1 picket. Chain 3, then hook into the front loop of the double crochet and the left yarn strand, make a slip stitch, gently tighten. This completes 1 ch1 picket, chain 1 picket. Continue to pick up the chain space, work 7 double crochets. After finishing, 1 large fan pattern is completed. After completing, work a single crochet in the second double crochet stitch on the left. In the second chain space on the left, work another fan pattern. After completing, work a single crochet in the second double crochet stitch on the left. The next stitch is a special pattern B. First work a single crochet in each of the 2 chain spaces on the left and the 3 single crochet stitches. After completing the 5 single crochets, stretch the loop. Insert into the first stitch of these 5. And pull through the loop. Secure with a chain stitch. This completes 1 special pattern B. This row consists of fan patterns, large fan patterns, single crochets, and special pattern B. Refer to this demonstration for the crochet method of special pattern B. The remaining part uses no new techniques. Follow the chart to complete this row. This concludes the last row. After finishing, weave in all yarn tails on the wrong side. Up to this point, the entire shawl has been fully explained. If you have any unclear parts during the crocheting process, don't hesitate to join our Facebook group to get supports. Susan's Family, supporting your handwork experience, sharing the joy of life. Thank you for watching. See you in the next episode.